Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Kat. Thank you guys for being here. First of all, I'm going to show you some things that are, well, let's go ahead and I'll show you the little kit here. So this is my Pink October kit. The Emerald Patreons already have this. It's on their way. It's on its way to them. They actually get this, and they get some other things in it. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play with. And so I have that. So to go along with that, I put together for their pages. I put together a kit within the Patreon. So all Opal Patreons are getting this page, okay? So this digital is in the Patreon. So all Opal digitals, that's the $3 level. You've got that in there. All Sapphires have both of these. Okay, so they get both of these 2 pages. And I know, Bonnie, you're tired of roses. But, you know, it's Pink October, and I had planned on this. I just had some other things happening, and so it is just now coming out now. Okay? And then for Ruby, which is the $10 level, they get access to both of these and this one. Okay, so postcards and the October calendar, and I used some dried flowers in this. They get this one that has your library card and this one here. This page with all the minis of all the pages. Okay, of 4 of the pages. You got this one. It didn't seem as important, but I did these. Okay, we're missing a page. What page are we missing? The page with the big... Of course, we're missing a page. Well, there's another page. And let's see, it's not in with that. I have some extras over here. Did it get put over here? No. Okay, so I'll show you on the mini page. Looking around to see if it fell on the floor. Okay, so there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you get this page big. Okay, so this page. And then this. So there's 6 pages as a ruby that you're going to get. So it is basically a full ephemera kit that you'll get as a ruby. Okay, and that's the only place that you're going to be able to get this kit is as a Patreon. Now, this has been kind of a special month. It's been kind of fun. I've been making things for, let's see, I forgot. We're on the old phone. Didn't find the new phone. I found it right before we went on. Okay, so for this month, I've been making these stamps, and as I made them, I put them in the Patreon, and that's kind of how things are going to go. If I'm making something for myself and it's made with my own stuff, that then I'm going to go ahead and give it to Patreon. So, okay, so this is the half size page of, we'll put that under there. Okay, so we have the peach and white and red rose stamps, and these are made so that you can go ahead, use your postage stamp scissors and go around the outside. Here's the pink page. Then we have the postcards. So these were some postcards, and this liquid spilled on them, but I thought the coloring and everything was really cool, and I wanted to use it. So I went ahead and made a digital, and it is also in the Patreon, and all Patreons have access to this. Then I have the one with all the different colors of roses, and I filled it in with the red and the white just because there was room. And then we also have the pages so that you get the smaller of all of those. So all Patreons have access to these images. And so that was, I think, like six more sets of images. Then, one more thing. I had a funny thing happened on the way to the computer. And, okay, can you hear me now? I had an ink problem, a computer problem, all these things happened, and this is what got spit out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. I love the lines in it. I love the color. It's totally different. You guys, I have like 5 paper pads that this matches where nothing else I have matches. So I went ahead and I made a digital for it, and the whole digital was given as a gift to the Patreon, so they have the whole digital. Actually, I just made one more page and they're getting that. But if you don't want to do the Patreon, I have added this kit to the Etsy shop, and it's $5, and I will be making a donation to our local Hope, City of Hope, for all of these that I sell during the month of October. So this is the wallet page. So you get a wallet page. Da-da, da-da. Now my printer is cutting things off right now. So you get the postcard page. And yeah, it's bright, but it looks really cool with some of these paper pads that I haven't been able to use because nothing matches. Hi, Joanna. Welcome. And this is the small tag page. Okay, so you notice that these are from the Ledger, or Roses and Ledger Digital. But when I went to print it, I had a problem. And I really like the problem, actually. I like like I said, it was a ink problem, a computer problem, and a printer problem, all happening at the same time. So, so we have the lines, we have the discoloration. It wasn't out of yellow, because there is yellow. It wasn't out of blue, because we have green. And it wasn't out of magenta. I think it was out of black, actually, is what it was. But then we also had the line thing happening. So, so this is the smaller tags. Okay, instead of the 3 large tags, this is the page that has the smaller tags on it. So you get 4 of them. You do get you get 2 large tag pages. So you get this one with the roses. I love the way that these are pink roses. And these are the peach roses. And this is peach and like orange and burgundy on the regular kit. So they all took on the pink and brighter pink color. So this is the other large tag, and again my printer was doing its own thing on where it wanted to be. It ends right here and right here, but you could just go ahead and fold that up however you want to as a page. So those are the big pages, and then we have 4 of the pages here, smaller, so that you'll have, little things that you can make embellishments out of. Granny's place. Welcome. Bonnie is 14 years today. 14 years cancer-free today. I probably should have called this the Bonnie kit, except she's sick of roses, so I don't want to. She's sick of roses. So we have this page. We have the wallets just a little bit smaller. So if you're wanting to make like what we're gonna do, there's gonna be a craft with me, and we're gonna make a journal that is this size out of what's over here. Okay, so but I think that this little kit, we'll do something with it. And again, all Patreons. So even if you're a $3 Opal Patreon, you have access to this whole kit. This was my gift to you. And then also, if you are in the Patreon Facebook group, which some of you that have been Patreons at some time during the year, you may still be in that group, and I did put the files in there. So they are there for you. And I was going in to clean it out and to just have the Patreons that are actual Patreons right now. And I went, no, we're almost at a year, and I wanted to give a gift that we did a year of Patreon. So many things. You know, I consider the month of October not just breast cancer awareness or cancers that affect women, but just even celebrating women. And so when this popped out, I was like, well, there you go. I have a beautiful kit that celebrates women, and it was a gift. I'm not going to say it was an accident, because I totally believe it was a gift, because it gave me those pages. These are the pages that it gave me, and then it shut down, and it finally showed that there was a problem. And then it wouldn't do it anymore. So it gave me these pages, and I was like, okay, I'll pass that gift on. And so there's that. Oh, and the last page is the many of the postcards, the tags, the wallets, and the these tags. But you can see these can also be pages. You know, if you just want to put pages in a mini book and have these 4 pages and maybe the 4 postcard pages, and then a whole bunch of just like writing papers and things. I think, you guys, that this is going to be a beautiful kit. The other thing I'm noticing, and of course it's because these spit out, is that this color is, wow, in magazines like Victoria magazine and the floral magazines, these colors in real flowers are all over the place. Okay? So, you know, I hope you enjoy this as a Patreon. But I did also put this kit for $5 in the Etsy shop. And like I said, all of the sales, every one of them that I sell during October, I will make a donation to the City of Hope here. I had another organization, and unfortunately, they are they're not closed, but they're dark right now, and so they can't accept donations. And so the other actual person that I have is City of Hope. So that is that. Okay. So again, you can purchase this in the Etsy shop for $5. You can become a $3 Patreon, and it's in there waiting for you, along with all of the stamps. Okay, and then for Friday, what we're going to do here so that I get it done is I have cut out all the little pieces, and we'll go ahead and put that together, and that will be Friday's freebie in my in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group. So tell me, what do you think? Those of you that have had 9 journals to use up the whole paper pad. Wow, Carolyn, that's more than mine. I'm going to end up with 7 or 8. So yeah, so there you go. That's that. So it is in the Etsy shop. It's also, if you are become a $3 Patreon in October, it's there waiting for you. Okay, so now let me show you. If you are an Emerald Patreon, your kit is on its way. So today I showed you what I made with the September fall kit. So this is what we made with the fall kit. They had napkins. This was made with one of their digitals. They got a sticker sheet from Dollar Tree that is beautiful. They got a roll of this ribbon. And so that was the fall. And so we made this in their Craft With Me. And during the Craft With Me, we decided that the Craft With Me's from now on, will be open to everybody, that everybody can join in, because the chat was really small. So we missed all of you in the chat. But they'll have the kit that I'm working with. Okay, so they'll have the kit, and then so they can go ahead and craft along. So for their October kit, they have this, and then they have some more things that are special just for the emerald. And I get to add, I need to check, I think I get to add 3 more emeralds to the thing. So I will announce it. I'll put it on the community thing. So let me look over. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Hi, Carolyn. And Granny, I'm so glad you found us. We have 2 new people in the chat here. And your Bonnie's even sick of her paper pad. Yeah, I understand. Okay, so I'm going to start with these two pages. Okay, so this was the what do you call it? The inspiration for this. Okay, so if you are a Ruby Patreon, which is 10, you're going to have access to all these, but I think these are going to be really fun to use with this. So yeah, so that's where I came up this. Hi, Arlene. Welcome. Okay, so I have this, and I was able to make this this little kit international. I don't know what your shipping would be, but it's in the Etsy shop, and so you can check that out. It doesn't weigh very much. So yeah, but the bummer is some of the countries, it's like it needs to be below an ounce, or it might as well be a pound, but you know, it's like 5 ounces or something. Okay, so you get 2 of these pages, 2 of each of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. Okay, and then I had picked up in Washington these great note papers. I think they're going to be really fun to use with it. I have everybody gets 1 pink ribbon, a sunflower napkin. Okay, it has the images on it twice. So sunflower napkin. And there's the other two papers. And then you have note papers from my note paper collection that has gotten huge. Emerald is $25. Okay, and I can send them out tomorrow. Okay, my post office has already picked up today, so I can send them out tomorrow. I will open those up as soon as we're done here. I'm gonna go count how many of them I have, And like I said, you guys, the emeralds this time are getting one of my favorite things that I have to use with every journal that I make. One of my favorite things that is it's that I use every journal that I make. So, and they're getting some of those in their kits. So these are the variety of note papers. We have another beautiful napkin. Okay, and really cool, this napkin has images on 6 places. You guys are going to find that some napkins these days are, even the ones at Tuesday Morning and Home Goods and stuff like that, they are not having all the images, but you get these beautiful rose images, and it's a really nice napkin. Okay, then also the ticket and the pink index card and the yellow. Okay, so that is that right there. Okay, so that is the little ephemera kit, and they're ready to ship. I'm gonna just put this into and you also get this. You get this envelope, okay? Because I'm going to cover this envelope and put this in my shipping envelope. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Okay, so let me, I'll go over that real quick. So this is in the Etsy shop. There's 10 of them, or however many there are when you get there. And this is the kit that we'll be using in the craft with me, okay? Again, the emeralds, October emeralds are getting this kit as their ephemera kit, and I believe there's still 3 spots for that. You know what? I can open that real quick. I think. And they're already packaged and they're ready to go out to you. So while I'm waiting for that to come up, let's see. Oh, I always do this and I get mixed up. Okay, there. Okay, so we'll go over these. These are Patreon only digitals. Okay, Opal Patreons. This is your October page. Okay, so you have access to this page. Sapphire Patreons, you have access to this. And the thing about Sapphire is you also have everything that's Opal. So you have access to those two. That's the $5 level. The $10 level, you are, starting this month, you are going to get a full, at the $10 level, you're going to get access to a full 5 or more page digital kit. And we want to edit the page. So you get access to those and all of these. Plus the large one of this, because for some reason I've lost it. But that one, and then you get the mini page. Diamonds and emeralds, you each get another page. Emeralds, yours is a background page, and diamonds, yours is not. It's still in the computer. It hasn't gotten put up yet. Okay, what are we creating? We want to go to tears. You would think this would be. There it is. It's up at the top. If you have a Patreon page, it's up at the top. Okay, we're going to go to edit tier for emeralds. Edit tier. And going to tell you what your things are. But I want to know how many. I don't see it. I have Patreon. Okay, so, yeah, so did you guys understand that? Let me go back and look at the chat real quick while that's doing that. Hi, Evie. Welcome, welcome, welcome from London. Yay! Okay, so hopefully it is there. Okay. Well, I don't want to. Oh my gosh, you guys. We actually, this page was published on October 20th. But we started on the 1st, so I must have just done some refining to it. Okay, benefits. Must have benefits. I've got that. Advanced. There we go. There's an advanced button. Okay. Okay. Saved here. Okay. So we've done that. So there's 3 more emerald places added in. So we'll go back to the one other thing, and that is the Pink October Bright. So it's Pink October Bright, and so that is that kit. If you have been a Patreon at all during this year and you were Ruby or above and you were in the Facebook group, you have access to this kit. I will put the other 2 pages that I added today. That's these that have the 4, actually there's 3 of them, 3 pages. So I will add those to that group because I decided to go ahead and add those and make it an 8-page instead of just a 5-page kit. So okay, so that is what I have for you there. And do you have any questions? Also, remember that in October, the Patreons have the October paper crafty prompts. They have the access to the whole sheet. They have new writing prompts, and then I also gave them all these digitals. These are rough. These were things that I was making because I wanted them for myself. So I made them and I put them in there. And so just even as a $3 Opal Patreon, you're going to get all that. Plus you get occasional other videos. Sometimes you get the videos early. If you're a Diamond Patreon, which is the $15, you get all the stuff that the Ruby got. Plus you get your 10% coupon code for kits. That's the physical kits and journals. And a 20% coupon code for digitals. And when things go on sale, you get a coupon code that combines the sale. So, we have digitals coming out next week. including this one. I did put it up, but I didn't put it on sale. It's not going, actually this one's not going on sale because I'm going to give to the City of Hope. But when I put a digital on sale, I put them on at 50% off. I usually put some of their, the things that will go with them at 50% off. The Diamond and Emerald Patreons, they get a coupon code for 70% off the digitals. And I know that there's been a couple of months that some people have saved $30 and $40 on digitals. So, you know, like when we had all those Daisy digitals and things like that. So, so there we go. So we're going to go ahead and let's do a little chat. I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. I had cut them out while I was watching TV. And, of course, am I going to have a paper? Just a plain white paper. Could somebody pass me a paper? Well, we'll just use this. Make sure that we're... Thank you, Evie. These were all extra. It's the Pink October. And like I said, it was a gift. Okay, so I'm just cutting these out. And because this is my artwork, I can go ahead and do this and make a digital out of it. And so we'll do that. I'm not going to answer it. Okay. I'm really enjoying having these as stamps. So I think they're going to be a lot of fun. And hi Heather, I am live. I was showing the items that got added to the Patreon, and now I'm making a stamp page, and these pages will be in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group. I'll turn these into a digital and put them in there. So, on the digitals, what is your favorite kind of page of Dear Julie Julie digitals? Okay, so that way I understand. So, you know, I do things a little different than some of the others, and so like I do the I have chosen, and this is not going to change, to do like the large tags and then let you cut them and make them be a tag, because I've tried to show you, especially in the last couple of weeks. Yes, I'm making a digital out of my digital prints, okay? You can make them out of yours, but not out of someone, you know, someone else's. You cannot make a digital, you know. That would copyright, and that would just not be fair, would it? But you can, you know, if you went to a garden and you took pictures And then you made it. So Kat likes the large tags. I just showed the new Patreon. I love the mixture in the new Patreon. There's some dried flowers in there. There's old papers. There's die cuts, old scrap. You guys, today I have my my desktop over here on the right. So I'm looking over to see what you all are saying. Oh, I don't know which way that one goes. Oh, it's that one. It's got the big leaf and the daisies, so it goes that way. Try and line these up so that you can get your scissors in there. So is Kat still here? Does anybody know? Okay, she said large tag. The bird on the digitals is nice. It goes with the bird digital kit too. The bright bird digital. I don't forget what that's called, but it matches those. And so I think that this digital kit that I gave to the Patreons this time, the yellow and pink, it's going to look awesome with tea and roses. It's going to look awesome with this, because that's kind of what I went with. You guys, I do have another kit that's coming that is going to work with this kit. Just because I was looking through what I need, what kind of colors I need to be able to use the stuff that I have. And it's a little different. Of course, like I said, this was a gift. This little digital right here was a gift. It's like, so I'm just, if you've just tuned in, I just showed the what's new in the Patreon, and I showed a new digital kit. That's this one right here that I'm playing with. I'm making a stamp digital that will be on, you know what, we'll just put this underneath here. So this is the new Pink October Bright digital kit. Okay, so there's 9 wallets, so that's why there's 9 here. I'm like, oh, did I lose one? I did not. Okay, so there's one. Okay, now we have tags. And I was like, oh, well, these will make big stamps. Now, I haven't gotten a stamp quite this big, but I've gotten one almost this big from France. When I ordered something on eBay and it came from France, the stamp was huge. It was beautiful. I might have used it in one of the Paris journals that I made. Go get your coffee, Heather. So, I also, today in today's premiere, I showed you this says Kelly at the top. Kelly, just by the way, it says Kelly at the top. So I was playing with some things and I ended up with some teal. So I have some, they were stamps from Dollar Tree. Some really pretty ones that look like vintage antique images. And one of the stamps was teal, and it looks gorgeous with this. A large stamp from Poland. You know, I think my Princess Diana stamps are really, really big. So now I have the little tiny tag page. And so one of our crafty paper prompts was to make stamps. And so this is one of the things. If you have any of the Dear Julie deluxe kits, a lot of them have the mini ephemera in them that you could go ahead and do this, and then cut around them. So we're doing 31 crafty prompts this month. Has anybody done any of those? Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I am making a digital, using one of my digitals. I'm making a special digital to put in our Facebook group, and it will be postage stamps that go with the new Pink October, the Bright Pink October digital kit that I just added into the Dear Julie Etsy shop. And when I've gone ahead and gotten these ready and have them cut out, I am so grateful to have them. I have used them like crazy. I still have, these ones are just from the magazine. They didn't get put on the paper, but I still have, see, look at those. Those are going to match. And I have a whole bunch of them up here, and that wasn't even on purpose. It's just that I noticed there's a lot of this bright magenta pink in magazines, in digitals that I have. Not digitals, in scrapbook paper pads. Yeah, you can take your own drawings and make digitals. I've never done any, because I'm old school, I literally, some of my stuff I do like this. I cut and paste. I don't use Photoshop. I use just the regular editing program. And because I used to do magazine layouts and stuff back when there wasn't a computer and you did blue line, copy, paste, literally. I did a couple of catalogs. I did, as a graphic designer. So I haven't taken the time to learn Photoshop, and that's why my stuff is different. Like I told them earlier, in this particular digital came about because I was trying to print my newest digital, and I had a printer ink problem, a computer communication problem, and I think I ran out of black ink. And so that's how this particular digital came about, and I just considered it a gift because it was pink. And so for this one, I had to scan it. because the pictures were not in the computer. So I have this little one, and just remember you can do little things like that with your, with your minis. But I am going to go ahead and put this down because I have room. Yeah, so you can take like your vacation pictures, and you can make your own digitals. You just cannot use copyrighted or other people's artwork. It's like, this is out of a magazine. I cannot copy that and make a digital out of that. That would be wrong. Or the scrapbook paper that I used today. All of the stuff that I use is pretty much older than 1923. And I actually own it. I'm scared to death of going and getting somebody else's stuff and it not being actually old enough or out of copyright or whatever. And I don't have time to what's the word? Check it. Research. Okay. So these are going to be on Friday. You'll see these come into the Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie Facebook group. These 2 pages as a digital page. They will be JPEGs. So you'll need to get them from a desktop computer, or don't go through the app in your phone. You'll have to, I guess there's some way to go in and print it from your phone, but you can't do it just through the Facebook app. You have to go like in through the computer or something. Okay, so what I've done is I took one of the pages from this digital kit, and I cut all the pieces out. So a page like this, I cut all those. Is it that one? Might have been. Or that one. I think it's this one. Okay. So I took that and I cut all those pieces out, and now I have all these stamps. Hi, Big Mama. How are you feeling? You're alive. You're alive. Okay, so these will be in the Facebook group, and these 2, I will turn them into a digital. And then what I do is I just cut around, like I showed you, the Patreons got all of these. I don't need that. Okay, I can use this one because my next digital is peach. Okay, so then I just go ahead and cut around the image. And you can do this while you watch TV or something, and you'd have a stamp-looking image. You can go ahead and cancel them. You could go ahead and cancel them on the paper. I prefer to cancel them on the image that they're going on, or on like here, because I can get the full cancellation onto it. So so that's that. So any questions? Hi, Maddie and Madison. No volume. Are you in school? Did you have a nice nap? So, yeah, so then I'll just go ahead and I'll cut out the whole page and I'll have them. And it's amazing, even when I'm not doing roses, how many things I can use these rose stamps for. Okay, so again, these are, I made these available to all the Patreons. So all levels, the 3, 5, 10, 15, and 25. Oh, the other thing you get at Diamond is you get a sneak peek at the next month's challenge. It used to be a sneak peek, and now you actually get the full video. And sometimes you get early, you get to go into the group early if the group is ready. But you do get, on the 27th of the month, you get to know what the next challenge is. So you can go ahead and start getting your stuff together if you're just a person that likes to be in the know early. So that the Patreon is Dearjuliejulie. Everything is Dearjuliejulie. And so, yeah. So I was going over the new digital kit that I added to the shop. It is Pink October Bright is what I'm calling it because it is really bright. It was a gift or a mistake that happened on my computer, my printer, their communication, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love the color. I think in my, I even have fabric that's going to match this. So you get 8 pages, and for all the digital kits that I sell from the Etsy shop, I'm going to be making a donation to, for these digital kits, I'm going to be making a donation to the Gift of Hope, or City of Hope, sorry, City of Hope. I also, I did a video on this already, and then I was like, I didn't like the way it came out. This is from Maddie and Madison from Spectrum Art Creations. I don't know if they have them right now, but this page, it is awesome with these, okay? So these are resin ephemera, but you can go ahead and cut these pieces out and use them. And you get a couple of each page. There's another page in here that has some of the reds are really magenta. So this one's a little mauvey, but you could use it. But look at that page. Look at that page. It's going to be perfect with that. And look at the back of it. So, and then this, you could get away with that and with that. The motor in your wagon is that bright pink? Oh my gosh, how cool. So, and then this one had some images in it too that you could use with this, I thought. So, so that's how this came about. Look at there, that whole page. So Bonnie says she has this book. I bet she'll have this made by tomorrow because she already has access to this kit in the Facebook group, the Patreon Facebook group. Again, if you were a Patreon Ruby and above at any time during this last year and you're in the Facebook group for the Patreons, I did already put this kit in there. I just need to add the small pieces. They're called postal scissors. See, these came in a big bucket of a whole bunch. But, yeah, they're postage. I'm trying to find some to put in my shop because I use these a lot. So postal edge scissors. These ones are small. There are some that have bigger teeth. So, hi Bevy. Yeah, I think that is going to be really fun. So we'll probably do some ephemera from this and this, because look at that. I mean, look at that. So, yeah, I think it's really fun. And we're going to take these, because it's just 8 pages. This kit is just 8 pages. And I think I have a couple extra pages in here, but we'll probably go ahead and make something. Heather says she found Fisker ones at Walmart. It had 6 different scissors in the package. Yeah, 4 of them, knowing Bonnie. So, yeah. So, so one more time, we had some people come in. This is the digital kit that the Dearjuliejulie Patreons. You guys, Patreon is a subscription. It's month to month, and you can join just if you join, like you join because you want the things that I'm showing you today. Don't leave until like the day before the end of the month, because from what I understand is you lose access, or even you can go down a tier, you can go up a tier, but you literally move into that tier when you move into it, is what I've been told. And I add things into the Patreon all the way up until the very end. So, so for the opals, which is the $3 tier, that's the first tier, they have access to this digital for this month, for October. And they had a fall digital for last month, and they had a beach digital for the month before. And I think it was sunflowers and flags or something like that the month before. The other thing is when you come in, you have access to everything that I've put up for the year for your tier. So if you come in as an emerald, and I have 3 emerald places, which is the $25 place, you have access to every single digital that's been in there, every video that I've put in. Right now, the making my granddaughter's graduation gift is in there. And that was Patreon only, but I am going to make that, I am going to bring that out so others can see it, because it's a great idea for a gift. So we'll be bringing that. So so opals, you get this one, and you get this entire kit. Okay, you get this entire kit, and you get all the stamps and the postcard pages. So there's 8 here, there's 6 here, so that's 14. So you have 15 digitals this month, opals. Yay! 15 digitals for the opals. If you are a sapphire, you get access to all that. You get the access to these, and then of course everything that the sapphires have gotten all through the year. And there are other perks. I don't have my list up here to tell you what their other perks are. Then Ruby, I have changed things for the Ruby, and what's going to happen, if you're a Ruby, you're going to get this and this. Every month, Opal gets a page, Sapphire gets a page, and it was Ruby got a page. Well, now Ruby gets 3 more pages. So as a Ruby, you get a full digital, a full, like what I call an ephemera digital. Okay, so you'll get 5 pages for your $5 subscription, or $10. Actually, it's the $10 subscription. So, but this is what they get this month, plus 1 more page. This month they get 6 pages, and they're really pretty. I think they're gorgeous, and they're going to work with this too. because, you know, maybe I picked out these on purpose. Okay, so, and then Diamond and Emerald, they each get another page that goes along with the theme there. That's a lot of stuff. So, just so you know, if you're a member of Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group, these 2 digitals will be going in on Friday, if not before. So check those out, and they will be in the files section. And again, you'll need to access them from a whatchamacallit, a desktop computer. And then one other thing is I have 10 of these that went into the shop, and they are the ephemera kit that I'll be doing the craft with me this month. Okay, so we'll be using this to make a journal, and then with the emeralds, we'll be doing, because the emeralds get this kit as their perk, okay? But I had 10 extra, so I put them in the Etsy shop, and they can be shipped out to you. I can ship them out as early as tomorrow. They're ready. And then I did put this. This is really confusing. I'm sorry. And I did put this digital in the Etsy shop. Okay? So, Sandy, you're funny. I can't wait for you to thaw out the credit card. So, so there you go. I did ask a question earlier. I asked, which part of a Dear Julie Julie digital do you like best? Examples being the large tag. Okay, so the pages that are the large tag. Do you like the postcard pages? Do you like the wallet page? Do you like the small tags or small ephemera? This is the new other tag because it gives us 4. So large tag. And large tags, remember you can do large tags can be tags. And I just do them like this, and then you can easily come in and turn it into a tag, flip this side over, get the right size. You can take this and fold it in half and have a card. This one, you could flip that up and fold it over and have it be a cover for a journal. There's just so much to do. These are my favorite. I love the large tags. I love that you can print them on printer, on copy paper, and fold them to be an actual page in your journal. And we'll go with right here. Okay, so if you're doing like a traveler's notebook style journal, it can be in like this. Even if you're doing a large journal, you can have pages that are like this. Sometimes I'll even put a page in like this, and then it can be a pocket. Okay, so it can be a pocket on a larger page. So, large tags and small ephemera. Wallets and the new tag layout with the 4 tags. So this one or the bookmark one, Heather? This one with the 4 tags, or the 4 like bookmark size tags that are that way? Oh yeah, Spectrum Art has Tim Holtz fabric and other stuff tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So this one, yeah. I like this one too because these are a little bit smaller, you can also take, and this can be a trifold tag, this one here. So everything that you were able to do with this, you can do with this. We did do a really cool envelope in one of the videos this time where I went around this, and it had that really fun, pretty piece on it. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun to work with. I look forward to seeing what you all make. I know several of you that are in here are Patreons of some sort. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate my Patreons, and I've been trying to share more with you. And the one that had the 4 on the page, so this one. So yeah, so you guys saw this summer I had some kits that got a little bit out of hand with the amount of pages, and I'm just curious. Like Roses and Ledgers, I explained in its video when it came out that originally was going to be 3 separate kits. It was going to be a pink kit, it was going to be a peach kit, and a multi-rose kit. And I instead went ahead and made one large kit with all the pages, and I've had, apparently people are upset that my kits are so big. So would you have rather had 3 small kits for probably, that would have been $24 for 3 kits, or 30 over 60 pages of kit that was 10, and 5 if you got it on sale when it was brand new, or even 3 if you were a Diamond or Emerald Patreon and used your coupon code, or free if you finished your that would have been your August journal. So the other thing about the way that I do the kits is so like what I did here. So I went ahead and I've made these pages, okay? And I chose to go ahead and reduce them down so you would have small of it also. So small images of, yes, they are the same images. They are the same images. But I went ahead and I made them smaller. I thought that people would like to have that value. These do not convert directly to postcard size. They do all have to be reconfigured to put them into this size, and so I figured I would save time, and so that's what I did. Is I've gone ahead, taken the pages, made them smaller. Same with the other kit, taken the pages and made them so that you would have ephemera and you would have a choice. I'm going to continue to do that because I get more feedback that people like to have the variety of being able to take this page and use it in a smaller journal or a large journal, rather than just having these big pages that really only would work, and some of them would work in a smaller journal, but they really are only going to work in a large journal. So, so the mini journal, the whole aspect of the mini journal and the mini ephemera is extra. And so I've really been thinking about this for the last couple of weeks, and I do believe that the value is there. and that I give you a whole kit that is already put together, that all is going to go together, and when you add your own stuff to it, it's going to be yeah. And to that, Bonnie, I would say please watch the videos. I do, I really do try and show how to use the kit, and you know, to pick out the pieces that you want. That, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just I can't go backwards. I can't go back to the, you know, occasionally I will do a 5-page kit like I did last year for the fundraiser for Bonnie. And, but I'll tell you what, a 5-page kit, it's going to be $5. And, so, yeah, it's because the time is in those first 5 or 10 pages that I do. And so I guess maybe you know, how to put, well, I just did a video, for October I've done a series. I've been using the Dearjuliejulie digitals, how to use those. I did well, that's, you know, a lot of them on how to use the digitals. You don't have to use a whole kit. And if you look, a lot of the times the kits will have kind of a theme, like the roses. It definitely was a pink kit, a peach kit, and a multicolored kit. It was three kits. Well, I really wish that the people that are upset would talk to me, because you know, that I can't fix it. Well, and I just don't see that I can. I really can't go backwards on the kits. I believe that the people that are here, that get those. I'm running out of battery. Let me see if we can find this here. Here I'm running out of battery. Okay, so we've got a full battery there. We'll shut this one down. Okay. Okay. So, and I really I divided them. The mini kit is separate. Now, sometimes the amount of space, because we're using a lot of color, the amount of space, it has to overlap, and so sometimes, like, your large tag will get taken from here and it'll have to go over here, because you can only have 20 megabytes in a file in Etsy. And so sometimes I'll have to move them around. I might not get them all put together. But when I added the mini journal kit, so that you can actually make a mini journal. Okay, so we added a mini journal kit, so you can actually make a mini journal. It has the mini ephemera, it has the mini pages. That was totally extra. It was an extra gift. But at the same time, these mini journal pages can be a journaling card, or it can be a fold over card. So I thought that that was a great value that was added by adding the mini journal kit. I went and looked at, I didn't have a lot of time, but I went and looked at other stuff, and people separate their things, and it looks like you're getting, it's like, okay, I can buy the postcards, and that's $3. And then I can buy the tags, and that's another $3 or $5.50. And I can buy the pages, and that's another $5. And what I did was put it all together and then try and make it so that everything matches. Here we have a mini journal made out of, this is an accordion piece out of envelopes. I don't even remember. This was a VIP project. Yep. You might have ink saver on, because and I've had to start printing one page at a time because my HP did an update, and I haven't been able to figure out. It's so much product on it. It's crazy. So just so you know, the Patreons last month, they got fall. And I still have a lot of, this is what my HP is doing. This is regular. This is HP. Right? I mean, my not HP, but the one of the printing programs. So, well, my recommendation, depending on what you're making, if you are making a single signature journal, probably 3 sets of pages, 2 or 3 large tags pages, the wallet page, the postcard page, and the ephemera pages. So if there's ephemera pages that are like what I call raw ephemera, to me these are raw ephemera. And because these are so different, okay, so I would do those raw ephemera, so 3 or 4 pages of raw ephemera, and that's what I would print for to make a journal. And then I would go ahead and print, if I needed a couple more things, I'd print those. But I wanted to give, it's like, how do you decide what not to put in the next size? It's like, okay, well, from here, this didn't get to go. Okay, so it's a hard call. But I wanted to explain to you, that's why I do my digitals the way I do them. They are so different. Remember, I purchase. My original postcards were given to me, but everything else I purchase to make my digitals. I'm not using free online or even like the subscription things. I pay sometimes I pay a whole lot of money for a little thing. And so so anyway, that's that. And I want to thank Bonnie. Apparently she gets the brunt of the people that don't seem to understand how I do things. And I want to thank all of you that are patient and have been persevered for the first few days or the first week to get through learning how I do things. I do things differently. I know I do things differently. My challenges are weird. They're going to continue to be weird. We're going to probably, it sounds like we need to go back to more rules. Get free reign and people really get lost. So, oh, I liked that. That was from. So, yeah, I think it's going to be fun to use this with that kit. And, yeah, do you have any questions? Yeah, that's because I separated it, thinking that it would be easier if I separated it. And I should have just left it. I was just trying a different type of teaching at the request of others, and it didn't work. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and get some of these ready. I think these are going to, oh my gosh, these are going to be perfect for this. Oh my gosh. Yes, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm looking for a place that you can cut all the way across, but I'm not seeing a cut all the way across place. I'll cut up the side though. Was it April or was it last August, the assembly line challenge? Oh, we did assembly line in April too, didn't we? I like assembly line. So what's your favorite challenge? If you've been here for a little while. Yep, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh, Catherine, congratulations and welcome. Welcome, welcome. Now that you're there, I did just post the welcome gift last week. I posted it, so make sure you go look for that. It's a fun little, just a base digital. Hi, Crystal. Welcome. Bonnie's done all of them, doesn't remember half of them. Yeah, I've done them all too, and I don't remember half of them. Also, if you are a Patreon, if you are planning to be one eventually, or even if you are one somewhere else, remember what I said earlier about that your access disappears. Apparently, I don't know because I haven't left any of mine, and I can't leave the one I'm in today because she's on hiatus right now, and I don't want to lose my spot. So, anyway, you lose access as soon as you. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the Inspire. I can always cut it off if I don't want it. So I'm cutting up this ice resin book because I think it's gonna match. But you'll see there's lots and lots of digitals in there. Each month, each tier gets at least one digital, and I am changing that. You are going to be getting a lot of them, because one of the things that I found is I was just making digitals for the shop and not making things be like in the old days. I'd make something because I wanted to use it. And so what I'm doing is when I make something because I want to use it, and it's not like a whole kit, it's just a page or whatever, that is going to get, those will go into the Patreon just as an extra thing. Oh, Karen. Well, yeah, there's still a lot of month. There's 10 days of the month left. 10 days of the month left, yeah. And what was it? Somebody texted me that Mercury is now out of retrograde, so woohoo! I'm like, okay. Okay. So, there. I cut those up. And look at it, even the back is pretty. Okay, I missed some. Hi, Peak Paper Gaga Candy. I just finished kind of a show and tell thing. And let me see. I missed something. Oh my gosh, do you remember that was the mayhem where we drew the pieces and then made things out of those? You guys want to see that one again? Mayhem. That was the month after my mom passed away. And we did mayhem, and I made my mom my journal to be able to put the items in for my mom, and it's huge. It's got a 3-inch spine. I think there was a second page in here, wasn't there? Yeah. Welcome, Candy. Welcome, welcome. So I'm just chatting now, and just went over how I make my, not how I actually make them, but why I make them the way I make my digital kits. We did that little bit. So, yeah, so did you guys like Mayhem? Would you like to see that one come back? Just for a hint for the challenge for November, you'll want to be saving your junk. It's the only time I give hints is when we're saving junk. You'll also want to save for January. So if you're not planning to do the challenge in November, but some really good junk comes across, you might want to save it for January. Because we usually do January just junk, and that is so that we can go without purchasing anything. It will have a scrapbook or paper pad aspect to it. And today they asked for stamping and stenciling. So there's your hint for November. And the video for that comes out on November 1st. You have until I wake up on November 1st to finish and post your October entry. So I've almost finished the digital for the VIP. And when I'm talking about the VIP, that's the virtual internet party that those that finish their September journals are going to get invited to this weekend. The party will be next Wednesday at 1 o'clock. It will be live for those that finished their September journals, finished them on time, and posted them. No cool junk lately, Carolyn? I got a couple of cool things. I can't remember what they are right now, but I know I got a couple of cool things. So this is kind of cool, this little stack of ephemera that I have that is going to match the new digital kit. So don't forget that Scrap All About It, you'll have the stamp pages. Okay, so the stamp pages. Now these, you could make these into tickets. Okay, I've shown you how to make tickets. So these could be made into tickets. These could be made into large tickets. So yeah, there's that. Purchase food with a cool container. Bonnie got coffee that had a cool container the other day. Very little purchasing, so very little junk. Yeah. Well, if your new calendar has November and December on it, you can put it up and use your old, use your calendar as junk. Don't forget about magazines. Don't forget about mail, junk mail. Even the ads that have like fruit and vegetables on them. You never know. They might have something cool. So these little pieces, these were out of that resin page. Look, there's even a stamp that's magenta. Yes, you did. She found a beautiful coffee box. So that will give me those. I did buy a couple of these, and let's see if we can find a peach, roses, and ledger page. So I have one more set of rose things. Well, it's like, no, you don't get to use that. I was gonna, it's like, oh, I can make, that one's got red and peach. Oh, it's got white. So I was going to save these for junk, but we'll go ahead and um, 4x6 photo paper. You can go ahead and turn that into cards, just like we're doing with this little piece here. You can stamp on it, you can emboss it, like with your, what are those things called? Embossing folder. Emboss it. And there we go. I'm looking for one of these punches. I've been playing with making it myself. So yeah, if you emboss it, you can do the sprays and things like that, the Tim Holtz and all those sprays and stuff that are out there. We're going to be doing some of that here on this channel because I have now gotten into another box of my mom's stuff that I need to use up. Ah, I thought it was going to go all the way around. No such luck. That's okay. I can come in here with a washi tape. Your fussy cutting goats. I still haven't found enough goats. I did find some goats in that cookbook. I don't know if you guys remember this cookbook. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's like a couple like beets and red cabbage pages in that cookbook. It's a fancy, like has really fancy pictures and stuff. It's like gourmet looking. Oh, I didn't come all the way over. Well, we can go ahead and put a washi on here. It needs to be peach. Okay. So here we go, using this, Candy, I don't know. I was like, I can just cover this and it can be like a bookmark to go in the journal. And so that's kind of what I was thinking, was to go ahead and do that. Hold on. There. Oh. There's something in. And I lost my darning needle. Oh, darn. Okay. So, see if I can see this. I can. Barely. I'm going to go ahead and cut a hole there. And one there. And one there. Make my own hole. It's not as nice as the one that they had, but if I use a thicker ribbon through this, yeah. I'm going to get myself a punch. I'm not buying a whole lot of things, but I'm going to find myself one of those punches that does that. Okay. Oh, there's a little Paris. Came from that. Okay, we made these earlier. I'm just going with what I got up here. What do we got? What do we got? This is for a peach journal, though. Hi, Deborah. There's a darn needle convention somewhere. Yours is missing again, too. He's bad. So my daughter's goats, again, false pregnancy, no babies. So totally bummed. They're totally bummed at their house. Okay, I'm going to lay that down and then pull it around here. Oh, I hope you find them. Find her. Okay. You still haven't found it? Okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and I hope I have enough. We'll just get this and it'll be ready for the next journal that I have to make, which is another challenge journal. I'm on the end of challenge journals. I have peach left to do. And I've been doing all kinds of creative avoidance. So I use a Envy, HP Envy. It's one of the 6000 series. It's a few years old. And I use the HP ink program. If I put this down here, and then if I find a nice thick pretty ribbon to go up, I think I will like that. And that will give me a little, oh, okay, that would be really bad. I don't want to lose my favorites. Well, you guys see, I lose them all the time though, don't I? My resist the sticky scissors, I lose them all the time. So now this, look at there, it's got some of that color in it too. I didn't even notice that. That's a, yeah, it's not enough, but kinda. Once all those other ones, the pink and the yellow and stuff are in it, it might work. Okay, so what this was is it was an eyeshadow brush. One of the ones that it might not be that one. It's probably a black one, right? These are the ones from, yeah, so one of these. Eyeshadow brush from Dollar Tree. And I turned it into that. Oh, look, it says Julia down here. So that other one says Kelly up at the top, and this one says Julia down at the bottom. But there I've got a bookmark. And it just needs a little something up here. Okie dokie. So I've got something made for the peach journals. Looking to see what else is in here. Okay. I love the HP Instant Ink. That is like the coolest thing ever. Coolest thing ever. Okay, so one more time, just so you know, this digital kit, it is a 8-page little digital kit. You can either become a Patreon, and it's in there waiting for you, or you can purchase it from the Etsy shop for $5. And I will be giving a donation after we see how many that I sell. In October, I'll be giving a donation to City of Hope, because we are calling this Pink October Bright. So it's a bright look. Crazy. This is the little ephemera kit that the Emerald Patreons are getting. Theirs actually has some more items that are in it. But this one is available in the Etsy shop, and there will be a craft with me where I will be using this. And if you want to have what I'm using, we'll be using this and digital kit, then you can go ahead and purchase that, and it is available international. There's 10 of them, a total of 10 of them. And oh, thank you, Maddie. I had another cause that's a little smaller, but right now they are dark. They are not able to accept donations. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. Oh, okay. Oh, and I have your email, Sandy. Oops. I need a secretary. Which I think the person that just called me could do that. she could do that. Especially now that we probably can get in touch and do stuff with people again, where we live. Okie dokie. So if you have any questions, she's not on Facebook. She's not on Facebook, so I will email her. And as a matter of fact, let me make my list, because I have a few things that I need to do that all have to do with that. Okay, so Dear Julie needs an email. Okay, and I need to email Sandy. And I need an Emerald Facebook group. Okay. And I already added Emerald spots to the Patreon. Oh, good, Bonnie. Very good. And let's see, I'll go and let everybody in the scrap all about it. That we usually have a gatekeeper. Joyce is usually our gatekeeper. She's ill, so I do need to be reminded to go and do that. So, and then I am going to turn those into digis and put them on scrap. And so they'll be there sometime between now and Friday. And that is the little digis that we just made that I've already lost. I might not be kidding. Okay, I feel them. I feel them. They're a different kind of paper. So these are going to be in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. They'll be in the file section. These are the pages that I've been using to make stamps, okay? And so you're going to get the Pink October special. And bye, Maddie. Bye, Madison. Okay? So that is what we got. That is what we got. And you know what? I think I have, that might work with that kit. These are my my washi, my latest washi from Spectrum Art Creations. Maddie and Madison is Spectrum Art Creations, you guys, if you didn't know. And you've seen me haul a lot of wonderful stuff from their shop. So Maddie is the sales on Saturday, and Madison is the store, the online store. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I am going to go and check on dinner and make sure that I know I plugged it in. I turned it on. I have a roast in the crock pot for dinner. So it's beef night. We can have beef tonight. So have an amazing day, everybody. I want to thank all the new people that came. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome. Let's see. I'm trying to... My brain just doesn't remember things. So I know we had Candy. So thank you, Candy, for being here. Let's see. And Joanna, thank you for being here. Brand new. And we had Granny. I think it was Granny. I'm at the end, so I don't get to go back and look all the way up there. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out. And we will be back here tomorrow at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time with a new crafty video. And I don't know if I'm going to be working with the pink or working with the peach, but it will probably be roses. So love you too, Sandy. Thank you all for being here. And yeah, it's pretty darn awesome that we can get together and hang out. Have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Bonnie put the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group link in the chat there. And so we did 2 hours and my voice is like done. Bye. Bye-bye.